Oh baby, the quest for the best thrift store in America continues. Guess where we are? Yeah, it's a sheet. The fancy bean is under construction, so. Hey babe, welcome to Chicago. If you haven't seen this series before, we're looking for 3 specific things when we go into thrift stores. And the first thing is quality items. Stuff that I love to grab, like video games, vintage clothes, electronics, toys, all kinds of stuff like that. What are you looking for?
Maybe a snack section. I don't want it to smell too weird, too much like a thrift store. That's negative points for me.
Second thing we're looking for is like, is there a good amount of those items? Yeah, a good variety. The third thing is the vibes. Haley touched on it a little bit with the smells. That's a priority for my wife if you don't know her. Thrifting isn't about just making money. We're all about the experience. We're also looking for a thrift store that has a good cause attached to it. Our goal is to donate 1 penny per like that each video in the series gets, and we're gonna donate it to the winning thrift store at the end of the series. I've also got some kind of big news coming up, so stay tuned for that at the end of the video. But does Chicago have the best thrift store in America? Let's find out. What did you say about this place before we came in?
Prices.
That is adorable.
It's so cute.
Who are you getting it for? Don't see any Lulu.
Not right now.
Oh.
$50. Is that what it says?
Yeah. They're all from 2022.
Doesn't add up.
Does not.
Okay, overall impressions of that store.
I'll be brief. It was not good. I don't want to like put down a company because it was nice and kind of quaint, and
I would go there if I lived here. I feel like the owner is a woman and she picked a lot of things that women would like. It's a stretch to call it a thrift store. I think it's more of a boutique vibe.
You saw some shoes that you liked and they were $28?
Yeah.
That's not a thrift store price.
No.
First stop of the day, Village Discount Outlet in Roscoe. Haley's not feeling too good, she's in the car. It just opened a few minutes ago. Now on Reddit, I've never seen so many thumbs up on a thrift location. So this one has been recommended over 100 times. Place is loaded. We got a whole vintage tea wall over here. Never seen this. How sick is this? Well, they know what they're worth. That's kind of disappointing. This bowl's 70 bucks.
Taking a bag?
Oh, okay. That sweatshirt is so crazy. Awesome, 100 bucks. Man, everybody said that there were good prices here, but these are more expensive than most spots. We have a second floor. There we go. Not really seeing a lot. It looks pretty picked over. This place has the vibes of a thrift store that I'd really want to go to, but the problem is the prices. It's surprising how much that can really ruin the energy of the place. 50 bucks. They're listed for 20. There we go. Chicago dog. I'm not obsessed. The thing that's nice about this place is these guys are constantly restocking. I've seen like 15 different carts come out here in the like 20 minutes that I've been here already. How cool is that? As with every place that I travel on this video series, I want to be able to find some sort of souvenir, and I love Chicago memorabilia. White Sox, Cubs, Bulls, Blackhawks. It'd be awesome to go home with something like that, so we keep that on the checklist. Hello.
Hi.
These guys over here got some good Carhartt. I used to have that. Actually, I think I still do have that book.
I'll give you 20 bucks if you know who that is.
Nobody knows who that is. He plays on the team that always plays the Globetrotters and loses. Dennis going for one of his 50 rebounds that night.
I'd be so scared to be like these people in front row, or even the camera guy. He's like gonna get tumbled.
Did you know Dennis Rodman kicked a cameraman one time?
On purpose?
Yes.
Oh, and Rodman just kicked the photographer. The photographer is hurt. That is the last we will see of Dennis Rodman.
I'm also gonna see if I can talk them down on some of these prices. Are you guys, are you set on the prices, or do you have any like room for offers, negotiations?
Sorry?
You're set on the prices?
Me?
Like, does it
You
have?
can talk to the manager.
Okay. Do you know where the manager is?
The man?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask about prices for a couple things.
The lady behind the counter, she's the manager.
Oh, she told me to ask the manager.
Oh, okay. The managers are in the back.
I asked them if they had any wiggle room on the prices. They told me to talk to the manager. I tried to find the manager. They pointed me to the person who told me to find the manager. And now I'm gonna go to the back. Hi, I'm looking for Manuel.
Yeah, hi.
Is that you? They told me you might have some wiggle room on prices if I want to like buy like 3 or 4 of the more expensive shirts. And if I like bought all 3 of these together, like could you give me a better price?
I can't manage even $1 down.
Oh, you can't?
No, they don't allow me to.
Cool. Thanks for your help.
No, it's okay.
He said he can't even mark it down $1.
We apologize for any inconvenience.
All right, Village Discount Outlet. What was your first impression when you walked in?
They have a lot of cool shirts on display, pretty organized, good vibes, I thought. The vibe score was pretty high.
Yeah, it was. When you see the prices extremely high, kind of ruins it for you a little bit.
It's not really like the fun in the hunt because there's not a treasure hunt when they're asking a treasure from you.
On the bright side, this side of Chicago is just lovely.
It's so pretty.
Yep. That is it. $50% off the green tag, K-Bay. I'll just put it in the car.
Can't record in the store.
No recording in the store? That is a first. She didn't let me use the GoPro in there, but I did get a couple shots of the highlights, or should I just say high prices. Looking at this picture right here, $55. Come on. There's this TV that doesn't work. $100.
I saw a couple things and I thought, oh, this is cool, and all the prices average from like $19.99 to like $25 for like a normal item.
We're not saving any of their customers, that's for sure. Had a couple recommendations for this place, the family thrift store. Reddit coming in clutch because a lot of people didn't want to reveal to me where their favorite thrift store was. I thought this was a Dooney and Burke here for a second, but I don't see any logo and there's some weird stain or something. Really hoping for a souvenir, but no luck. I thought the first place that we went today was the best shop, but the prices were too high for a vintage Bulls tee. Stores playing the music like we're already getting rickrolled. Oh wait, here's some J's. Jeez. $10. Let's see how much these go for in a smaller size. 25. That's a wide range. Saw these up on the rack. Decent pair of shoes, but they got $50 on them. Chicago, you're stone cold barbarians. And honestly, thrift stores, I don't blame you out here for trying to cut out the middleman, but the people who are gonna really buy your stuff aren't coming to thrift stores to look for it. Not at those costs. Scan the CDs real quick and see if we can find that elusive Taylor Swift album. No luck. $14.50. Little Hot Wheels box. Nothing old. I don't know them super well, but I don't think any of them are especially valuable. $10. So 15 profit before fees and packaging and all that. I also saw some video games up at the front we'll ask about. I just wanted to look at some of the video games. Is that okay? Sorry, I didn't want you to have to lift the whole...
So you take video? You can take video inside the store.
Oh, not supposed to?
No, not supposed.
Oh, okay. All right, let's jump into a little recap right now. Haley's back in the car, which brings me to the news that I was going to bring up. Haley's been feeling a little sick, a little off and on this trip, and that is because Haley is pregnant. That's right, we're bringing the baby into Tyce baby. Coming in May, I'm gonna be a dad. So stay tuned for that, that's gonna be wild. Sorry about the sound quality, but Chicago, it is what it is. Our first stop in Chicago, we stopped by Winnetka Thrift. It was actually just a few blocks away from the Home Alone house, but it ended up being more of a boutique. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people call stores that are not thrift stores. That was a boutique. It's an antique market. It's whatever, but it's not a thrift. Haley ended up liking that place more than me. She'd probably give it a higher score on the vibe check. I wasn't liking the variety, the vibes, or the cause. Which reminds me, if you want to add a penny to donating to our favorite thrift store and their cause at the end of this series, make sure and give this video a quick like. The Village Discount Outlet. Got there just a few minutes before it opened. It was such a big store. This was the most highly rated on Reddit that I've ever seen. Over 100 people saying that this was their favorite thrift store in Chicago. After seeing some of the absolute bangers that were in there, all these Bulls tees, Chicago Bears jackets, I was thinking things were looking pretty promising, but then I checked the tags and they wanted whatnot value. They wanted like eBay prices on these. I tried to talk them down and they weren't having it. They said that they wouldn't even bring it down $1. The variety looked to be there. Oh my gosh, bro. The variety looked to be there. The variety really looked to be there. Speaking of baby, huh? This place had all the right elements to be a major contender in this quest of mine, but fell short. Up next, we had the Salvation Army, which did not let me carry a backpack in or let me film. I understand the backpack, but the film, come on now. With the footage that I did get, they were charging ridiculous prices. Absolute major thumbs down, very low scores. Maybe some of the lowest in this whole series so far. Up next, we stopped at Family Thrift. Family Thrift being another low-ranked thrift store. The variety really looked to be there at this place, but the selection was subpar. It is what it is. Average scores. I'm a tough judge, but when we find the good ones, you will know about it and I will not be shy. That is gonna do it from this stop in Chicago. Find out where we're going next on the best thrift store in America.